Hello everyone. Welcome back to the analog horror stuff. All right. They look sloppy. All right, this is weird packaging, and even though second that I was fired, they must have thought I was telling people this. They were correct. Well, technically you weren't. You were just recording yourself. Thankfully, I had a best friend. Hold on. Best friend, someone. Right. Experiment. We try to get him out of the suit. Alright? We are unsure if this was going to work. Okay. Okay then. He was very cooperated. We thought it would hurt him. But it didn't. That's interesting. And because the spy told me after 2 minutes of filming, the man in the suit would attack the man with a camera, he told me the flash from the camera hurt his eyes. Huh. The person who took the photo while they ran. These are the photos. Alright then. Okay. Alright. Alright. Hello. After digging for it, they arrived. He finally got the tape I wanted. Alright. I want to know. Okay. We tried our best to comply with. Okay. Shut up. But the person hurt our finances. Finances? Finances. People wanted to see him, but he didn't want to be seen. I was confused at first. This was it? Was all? Then he starts to explain. He explained that the next movie was the man versus the suit. And it was very argumentable, like if he was trying to train a dog. Oh, the other guy. He snapped a photo of them trying to. Or that. Yeah, that one. They say they were going to use force on him using a taser and such. Interesting. But he warned me that there was a movie in the work. Oh. Something about Godzilla battling a giant Mothra. Mafia. Mothra. I have a hard time speaking, in case you couldn't tell. Two more videos. I try to get off this studio. Okay, then. I went too far into this rabbit hole, too far to the point I can't get out. It just keeps getting worse. Somewhere in the mistaking of a new movie, the man in the scoop suit somehow escape. Man in the scoop. How did the... Okay then. It was on the news. Okay. The monster movie. Singers and witnesses, sighting and witnesses said they saw a creature resembling like. Okay. One last night, a couple start traveling, and as the husband took some photos, the husband was a photographer and thought taking picture of the road would be inspiring to his next photo piece. Yeah. Huh. Around late that night, a boy would see a, I don't know, of the mysterious beast, thinking it was Godzilla. Since he's outside with a camera, trying to take a photo of it. Huh. We have tried to interview the kid, asking him what he has seen and to draw a picture of the creature. To see a film with my dad, I know what Godzilla looks like, said the kid. That thing I saw outside on the street wasn't Godzilla. Yeah. Yeah, kind of. Right. The beast's skin looked fake, yet real. Very uncanny. I don't think it was a creature. I might be might be some man in a suit. Oh my, what is going on today? I don't know how to explain his face. It was somehow kept changing. I think it's because of the lack of sleep. Okay, that. Yeah. But I do remember one of the face he quickly draw. This should be like Shin Godzilla. You know, from like 2016, Shin Godzilla. Yeah, that Godzilla was probably one of the weirdest one out there. Two got wind of this fast and explained that this was a promotion for the next movie. Clever cover-up. Clever cover-up, huh? Somehow they were able to stop anyone from copying this story from printing again. Yeah, I think they got it from like big companies, not like the small companies. I think they got it from like big companies and not from like people who does like arts. I have too many questions. What was he even doing outside? How did he even escape? Would two I cannot say his name able to catch it? I mean, yes, they did. Hello. One. Oops, sorry, still two more to go. Had told the spy I had befriended have told me what happened during. Oh, okay. He told me that something went wrong. Of course it did. That's not a surprise. He said that this happened because of the contract the man in his suit was in. He was lathered with some paste that made him look different and a bit shiny. Okay. He had to wear glossy type of contacts so they could hide the bloodshot eye. He was forced to withstand high wind. I almost said wind pressure. He was dragged around. He was treated like a circus animal. I mean, wasn't he already been treated like that already? In a somewhat way. During the producing, instead of a man in a suit fighting another man in a monster suit, it would be replaced by a puppet. Okay. Good idea. Then the man in the suit saw the puppet moth as a living being. He thought someone was inside the puppet because how lifelike it was. Okay. He thought it was a smart idea until he realized they had a problem. Someone needs to be in one of the larvae suit. One of them. Hold on here. One? Why only one? Hold on here. I mean, one of them was one of them was a puppet. One female actor thought it was a good idea because how much more security they had, so she agreed to be in one of the shot, being inside the larvae suit. Boy, one of them was a puppet. You could definitely make the other one. Originally, it was originally her first day on the job, and invited her parents to see the act. Her parents didn't care what character she was in the movie. They were just happy that she was even included. Oh, that's nice, parents. But seriously, why? Why? Sadly, the amount of security isn't going to help her out of this trap she put herself in. Yeah, why was only one of them not a puppet? Like, one of them was, but the other one isn't? Like, why? Why? In one of the scenes they were filming, the man in his suit snapped. Oh, bye. Going after the puppet to bite into it, after realizing the moth was a puppet, he would go ballistic and charge after. Okay, then. Only one was up. Why? Why? If the other one was a puppet, why couldn't you make both of them? Would charge forward against the suit. Had plenty of protection plenty of headroom for her to duck down, but this, oh no. Her parents even saw everything. Of course they did. They tried to intervene. Oh no. Of course. They were both mauled to death by the man in the suit. Of course they were. After mauling, then they would immediately try to protect the larvae suit. But the production crew was ready this time. With Taser, they stun him away from the larvae suit. In a fit of rage, he began barging through security and escape. Idiots. There was a team that was quickly to catch the man in the suit. Four men were taken to to stay with the larva suit, wanting to try to get her out of it. The spy was in the team to get the man in the suit. Man in the suit. It took an hour to find the man in the suit. They saw him looking around in the forest, as if just wandering around in nature. As if he was calm. Maybe because he was. They calmed and broke when they saw the people trying to capture it. Oh, so if he's out in the forest being calm and we don't try to capture him, he would just mind us. The man in the suit was surrounded. Then it would start to shake violently. What was it about to do? It twitched as sudden sound as if it was vibrating. Oh, don't tell me. It vomited a red boiling liquid, presumably his own blood. So he has atomic breath that's basically now atomic blood. That's interesting. I mean, that's one way to fight. It was probably a last resort the creature had, but somehow they had hold of the beast and took it back. Yeah. The spy took a picture of what was left. Huh. Alright. They quickly to put the man in suit in a secure place. Just take him out of his misery, man. Huh. They feared the worst when they came back. This is what they expected. Wait a minute. This is they expected, and what? Oh. Yeah, I would have set that room entirely in fire or just blow up that room entirely. Just blow that whole room. No problem. Set it on fire. One video to go. 7 important things happened during this time. Alright? The spy has passed a room where government officials was talking. They were talking about the creature's state on the matter. Talking about the cocoon that the creatures currently stated. Goji was in the news. The most direct detail I got from this was they finally knew who was helping them along this. I mean, couldn't you just set that room on fire or blow it up? Secondly, that cocoon, or whatever, was forming in one of the warehouses that store the props for filmmaking. Set that room on fire. They got people to try take it off, but touching the cocoon would spray an orange gas, flooding the room. Maybe toxic. Okay, just still set the room on fire. Thankfully, no one got hurt. Set the room on fire. Eventually, the warehouse instead just blow up that whole room. I was very against this whole situation. They are doing stupid little mistake that put other lives. Thirdly, this scientists or around on the whole scenario. Okay, then. Explain the same puddle from before, but they were met with this. Huh. It's gotten so hot to the point that they needed people in hazmat suit. Oh. As they look at the puddle, they realize that they needed to shut down the whole area. Whole area. They were too afraid to touch the... Okay. Fortunately, someone that at the scene of the puddle said that they could see an eyeball forming. Don't tell me there's going to be a Shin Godzilla next. Like, come on, a Shin Godzilla coming out of there. They weren't taking any chances and look closely if they could find the eyeball in the puddle. Oh, what next? A giant fin? Like a giant frog tail? They were not successful for finding the eyeball in the puddle. They shut the area around it was shut down. Fifth, I found out that they were going to make another movie despite what is going on. Six, I got a mail from my daughter. Okay. Just go home. Alright? Just go home and be with your family, okay? Just be with your family. You just don't need to do this whole thing, okay? Who is that? Who was that? We miss you, Daddy. I cannot read that. I can't really read cursive at all, so I cannot translate. Someone might in the comments down below. I miss them. Couldn't you just go back home? Just go back there and just inform the government about this whole thing, okay? I'm stuck here, only here to show what happened. Just contact the government from another country about this. Like the USA. They will definitely deal with it. I want to go home, but I can't. Why can't you? I know you said that you think you're so far this rabbit hole that you can't. Last thing, I got update on what's getting on. Okay. This time, I'm going to intervene. Oh yeah! Come on, man! I cannot let this happen. Not for the third time. Yeah, man! Ooh, King Ghidorah! King Ghidorah! One of my favorites! The last video. Or Monster Zero. And during, oh, more careful. Sure. Samurai puppet, samurai suit. Why? Confused the man in his suit. Okay, but why a suit, dude? I mean, support the body. You could just use a mechanical thing for that, probably. Try new materials to make it heavier damage. Alright. I mean, you could just make somewhat a mini robot type thing. I know it's like in 1964. I mean, come on. Alright, but seriously though, like, they could have... I think they had some things they could just make a little thing, at least something like that. A lower body would have tougher material. What is that stuff right there? The head and neck, however, was made of puppetry material. Like, see, that is definitely has some mechanics there. Most of the kaijus that were filmed were puppets learning from their mistakes. This time I would intervene. Nice. Good old classic. Classic. Good one at that, too. I know it sounds risky to go to a workplace with a shotgun, but this need to be done. I mean, you might want to bring some holy water or some ancient amulet thing. His appearance changed. I'm not sure how, but it might be his... Okay, then. Incredibly confident about their plans. However, their competence will be put to the test. They only had one last thing to film. The man in the suit was behaving properly because of the heavy security. Alright. Couldn't possibly take a bite out of one of them. Oh, the blood. Yeah. Wait, weren't they supposed to be puppets? Like the heads were supposed to be puppets. I mean, you could have made them to be like around here and here. One last shot, and the man in the suit would just stay there, not moving. I don't know. And he starts to shake violently, and now the blood. Just tase him. Tase him. Oh no. Okay. Yep. Red Bulling substance from before into King Ghidorah's suit head. Which one, Kevin? This actor was more submerged. Substance was running through the arms. Oh, so it is one of the other heads. So is it Kevin? Is it Kevin? Was it the right or left? This was when I started to enter the studio. However, some of the workers there was confused. They might be confused about me bringing a guitar case that the shotgun I brought began inside of it. They stopped me and asked me questions. Where have you been? He's been fired. What do you mean? I asked, wasn't I fired? You never were. Ooh, someone. As I barged through, ignoring their comments, I realized that the set they were next to noticed me because after pumping his acid blood, it happened so fast. Ooh. Shoot him again in his chest for security reasons. Did he shoot more than once? First of generations. Should have brought the holy water. Thumbnail. Let's go. No. Well, that's about it, everyone. Hope y'all enjoy and see y'all next time.